Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is the Transformers Legacy United Vector Prime. This is a figure that I was not going to pick up until I saw the decal set that Toyhax just released for him. And then I had to get him. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging right here. We've got Vector Prime himself behind the open windows. You can reach in and mess with him if you like. Transformers on the side, Legacy United here on the bottom, and a great looking shot of Vector Prime in his spaceship mode. This side of the packaging features an up-close shot of Vector Prime and a full body shot of him rushing into battle. Back of the packaging features product shots of Vector Prime in robot mode, spaceship mode, and it looks like we have another useless cyber key. This side of the box features the same Legacy United artwork that we've seen since day one. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get Vector Prime opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dream.
Now once you get Vector Prime all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with a sword that looks really, really good. It's actually in two parts. You've got this translucent kind of a bendy plastic right here with sparkles on for the blade and the hilt, and then the handle is on a hinge, a separate piece of plastic for some reason. I have no idea why that's hinged. And then he comes with a cyber key that actually has no function whatsoever for the robot mode, made out of the same translucent sparkly plastic that the sword is. And then of course we have Vector Prime himself. Now Vector Prime is a retool of Legacy G-Axis, and it's a fairly decent retool except for the legs. They kept the thighs and the legs the same as G-Axis, even leaving in the hinges right there that was G-Axis's ankle wings. And that just doesn't look right on Vector Prime with all those exposed wires. I mean, Vector Prime has all this cool armor on him, but they kind of phoned it in for the legs. So kind of disappointed in that. And another thing I'm disappointed with, starting right off with the disappointments, is these wing sections right here. For one, they make the figure a little back heavy. He does not want to stand at all. You have to get him just right and able to stand, and as you can see, he flops right over. And then this one wing right here, this section is barely pinned in. It barely connects to the pin right there. I mean, it fell off as soon as I took him out of the package, so it'll probably fall off a lot during this video. Excuse me, I cannot talk. So other than those two complaints right off the bat, he's not a bad looking figure. Taking a closer look at him, I love the head sculpt. Looks really good with great paint application. You got the gold crest right there, kind of a maroon collar on top of the helmet, maroon eyes, a blue face. Let's see, the maroon goes all the way around. He's got the maroon for the chest. Nice designs here on the chest as well. Big red circle right there with some blue. I like the gold accents all over. You got some teal up here on the shoulder pauldrons. For the arms themselves, there's no real paint applications. He's got the maroon fist, gold detailing there on the waist, the crotch, down on the knees, and the feet. So he doesn't look bad, except these legs. The legs just don't fit, and I hate the fact they just left those hinges on. Now, let's see, we'll get into articulation. I'm all over the place with this video, I apologize. So articulation, the head can do a complete 360, the arms can do a complete 360, they can go out, they can go in, elbow bend, elbow rotation, and wrist rotation. The shoulder pauldrons can also go up and down. There's a waist rotation, legs forward, back, out, in, knee bend. There's a rotation as well, and an ankle tilt. So he's very well articulated, so you can get him in some decent poses if you can get him to stand up. Now there is articulation back here for the wings. They're supposed to go straight down like so to kind of form a cape like the original Vector Prime, but I guess you could bring them up if you'd like. This section here rotates around, so you know, kind of manipulate them however you want. But there, that pops off again. But like I said, they're supposed to, damn thing, they're supposed to hang down like a cape. So let me get him all straightened up here, and we'll bring in the accessories. Starting off with the cyber key right here. I mean, it's sculpted really well, kind of looks like the original cyber key he came with. Now, in the original figure, you could plug it into his chest with the little key section. With the new Vector Prime, you got these two little slots right here, and there are, well, let me show you, there are pegs on the end of the cyber key. You can peg those into his chest. So you got that going on. I'm not a big fan of that because I really like the detailing he has there for the center of the chest. You can take the cyber key and peg it into the sword right there. Just like, let me see, it goes this way. There we go. So that'll peg in and kind of adds to the sword. And then you just place the sword in his hand, and I forgot to show off the finger articulation as well. Put the sword in, and now we have Vector Prime all armed and ready for battle. And yes, wanting to stand up. So now let's go ahead and get Vector Prime transformed into his vehicle mode. Fairly easy transformation. Make sure the fists are closed up, and then you have these little panels on the forearms. Flip those open, fold the fists in on both sides. I wish more figures had closing panels for the arms because that is awesome. Here on the back, what we're going to do is separate this section right here. Bring the head, fold it down, just like so. And you're going to bring up the chest section and rotate this part around. Bring this up, and you see the two tabs right here. They're going to tab in to these little slots here. You got to get it just right to get it to work. There we go. So that's tabbed in. That's not going to go anywhere. Now you have this back section here. Go ahead and untab this. Bring it down while bringing the wing sections up and over. So you've got that going on. Now, you're going to take the arms, fold the arms in like so. And get those up out of the way for now. Take the waist and rotate the waist around. And then you're going to take the leg sections and separate here at the knee. You got a thruster right there. Bring the foot up. Go ahead and do this for both sides. Untab that. Bring the thruster down. Fold the foot in. You've got this tail fin right here. You're going to bring that up there. And here on the other side. And there you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to collapse the legs on top of the thigh, the lower leg on top of the thigh, just like so. Bring this back down because you want to make sure, get the wings out of the way, that the knee is going to lock in right there, just like so. Go ahead and get the legs tabbed together. Sometimes easier said than done. Make sure the tail fins are up. They'll tab together as well. So you got that going on. Bring the wing section down, and you'll rotate this section with the big wing panel. And this is going to kind of go down at an angle here, so you can slot the wing section in right there on that little clip. So get that slotted in. Do the same on this side. There we go. Got the wings facing the right direction. Now you're going to take the arm sections here unpeg and fold them back along the body, like so. And now you've got these tabs right here. They're going to fit into these slots on his thigh. Get that angle just right. Get that last one tabbed in. And there we have Vector Prime in his vehicle mode. And vehicle mode doesn't look too bad from the front. The back looks horrible with those exposed wires. I wish this would have carried on to the back of the vehicle. I mean, the front looks amazing. Look at the details. You got the cockpit windows right there, all the gold detailing along the side. Looks like an emblem of the sword right there on the front. I mean, that looks so good. And then you get to the back that just looks like garbage. Lots of nice sculpted details right there in the wings. You can see all the gears and the cogs. Vector Prime always looked very steampunky. Now taking a look at the wings, I like the wings in ship mode. They're translucent. They kind of look like solar panels a little bit. So I dig it. And they don't move around or flop off as easy as in robot mode because they lock in place really, really good. Now, for the weaponry, you can actually peg the sword in. Let me get the cyber key off. You can peg the sword in underneath the wing right here, like so. Not a big fan of that. And of course, the cyber key, you can attach it right there, just like you did in the robot chest. Now, with the other figure, the original figure, you had, what was his name? Safeguard was the minicon. So you could attach the weapon right here. But in this port, that's the tab from the robot head showing through the port. So the sword doesn't really peg in that way. So for me, I'm just going to put the sword to the side. So there you go, guys. There you have Transformers Legacy United Vector Prime. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers Legacy United Vector Prime with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Transformers Universe Vector Prime, and Legacy United Cybertron Hotshot. Transformers Legacy United Vector Prime is a prime example of a half-assed figure. Half of the figure is great, the other half sucks. It's a shame that the one wing panel constantly falls off. I kid you not, it fell off 3 times when I was putting him in the pose for this shot right here. The G-axis legs that they didn't do anything with looks terrible in robot mode and vehicle mode, not to mention the hinges that they left on. Terrible waffling right there in the wing sections, and it's just a shame because this guy had potential. The other half of the robot mode, the top half, looks great. Fantastic head sculpt, fantastic chest sculpt. Love the gold accents on this figure. And then vehicle mode, the front half looks amazing. The back half just looks like garbage. It looked all right on G-axis, doesn't look right on Vector Prime. Now, one of the things that Toyhax is doing for Vector Prime is they are giving you new pieces to attach to the legs right there to cover up the wiring. So I'm really looking forward to getting that decal set with those accessories. So what do you guys think of Legacy United Vector Prime? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.